I started becoming a bright citizen when I reached high school. That's when I started getting the most, like, I wouldn't say praise, but that's when I started getting the most compliments. Like, Miss Carly, oh my God, you changed. Oh my God, you so behaved. Like, the whole high school year, I've never been to the principal's office unless I'm visiting the principal, telling my principal, hi, how you doing, what's up, how's your son? You know, ever since the beginning, and like her telling me that I've changed so much is great, because I used to be in the principal's office all the time, and now I'm not. I'm like, it was a what do you call it? I don't remember I don't know how to phrase it. It's something within myself. Like, I was just like, I have to change because this is gonna be for myself. And I don't want, like, I don't know, I just want my kids to be like, yo, my dad is the best. Because, you know, at one point, you're looking like, you stop working for yourself. I work for, like, my future, because I want my future to be bright. I don't want to be like a hobo, or like, I don't want to be out of work, or like having my kids struggle. I don't want them to struggle. So if I don't want them to struggle, I gotta work hard.
Writing, I learned a lot about myself, because it's a really good coping skill to let go of stress, and I really learned a lot about myself, like just like the move and just dealing with stress, and just with my mom and my brother. And I just really opened up and think like, wow, like I was wrong on this aspect, and this is why my mother made this decision, or this is why my brother got in an argument with me. Like, I just really opened up to think, I just opened up so much more. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just crazy to believe just how closed-minded I was at a certain amount of time. And I just thought like, oh, I'm always gonna think this way. Like, this is just how it is. But it's not always that way, because there's so much more than just your perception of things.
Last year, I had a lot of challenges since I came not halfway through the first quarter. Yeah, halfway through the first quarter. I really didn't care well, it's not that I didn't care, it's just like, I just found it in myself that I already fell into the hole, my life hole, and I just couldn't really get out of it. And then towards like the end of the year, where I was failing like all my classes, they had this program, I think it was called Club 10. It was like every day after school till like 5 o'clock, you have to stay after and work. And it was like this big challenge for me, because it wasn't just one class, it was most of my classes. So having to do all the work every day, and having to stay after with teachers and redo essays, and try to get myself out of staying back, and trying to get myself out of summer school, even though I went, but it was just for one class. So I felt like after that year, knowing that I gave like the last quarter, I gave it my all, and passing most of my classes and just like flunking one was like the biggest challenge I overcame in life, actually. Just like knowing that I was gonna get kept back, and like working myself up.
Say one example of something that really changed me, that I picked up from in school, would have to be, it was something that I got from like my fellow peers, which was, I guess, this may not seem so good, but like watching their downfall, like watching their mistakes, to make sure that I don't pick them up, and like not falling into peer pressure, because I understand like what it can lead up to, even though it may not seem all that bad because everyone's doing it, or it's like, come on, you won't get caught, or it's not that serious, it's not that big of a deal, what's so bad about it? And then I see the after actions, like the what can happen after, and all like the bad effects of it.